You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. There's like a merging of you and that whatever that idea or the soul, whatever of the person. It sounds so hokey, I get it. But if you ask me what my memory is of making a sniper, like memory, like in scenes, it's not that like I was acting.
What is the memory?
Of like, okay, now we're gonna do this, and it's like me as him doing it.
Wow.
That's.
Was that a mind fuck when you stop when like the movie?
And I learned from Christian Bale in American Hustle, like he just stayed in, because I didn't understand this, stay in the character all the time. Bale would just stay, played this character that's from New York in American Hustle, and I'd go in there, the first day I met him, he was his accent, and the rest of the movie, even like on weekends, it was him, Christian, and we would talk about stuff and his kid, but he would just speak in that voice. And I was like, oh, it's that simple. Like, it's not some big thing. Like, once you get the voice.
That is weird.
And I do it all, like, so I would be in that voice of Chris for the whole movie, and then we would go to, like, a restaurant when we were, like, up in Lancaster shooting or something, and Clint would then make fun of me in my accent as Chris and order a steak, and it was just, it was great.
I always wondered what it's like to be around someone who's, like, method.
But I don't know, I wouldn't, method is also a term that,
What does it mean?
Well, the method, what happened, it started in Russia, right? And then, that book on acting that I should know, what's his name? He came, and then the group theater started, and it was like, and all these people then disbanded, and there's Harry Meisner, and there's, Stanislavski, exactly. And there was this other guy, Vakhtangov, that also talked about that every rehearsal. It's very interesting, and I read all this in grad school. And then the group theater came in, and then Elia Kazan was a huge part of it becoming popular, because you had this guy that was sweeping floors at the Actors Studio and then started directing plays, and then all of a sudden he's a huge movie director, and he's putting Marlon Brando, who's part of the Actors Studio, starring in his movies, and he's doing, and so it all just sort of erupted. But then it branched out. And so there's people that are dogmatic about it's only using you're substituting. So if I'm doing a scene with you, like, you aren't you, you're my brother,
Right.
But it's evolved into, it's like what works for you. To me, it's like you use your own experience plus your imagination, but that's the sort of a very layman's 50-second, telling of what the origin of the method is.